Today we're going to be going over the needed tools and process a part of getting your Funko Pop collection autographed. So my husband and I, we began collecting Funko Pops back in the summer of 2021. And since then we found a niche within the community that really focuses on the fun aspect of getting your Funko Pops signed by the correlating actors or voice actors that portray those characters. Now, the company known as Funko began producing these lovely figures since 2010, and since then, through the boom of the popularity during the pandemic, they've become a billion-dollar corporation. Now, the whole process in getting your Funko Pop sign really correlates from the events in your area and what actors or celebrities will be participating at those events. From my husband and I's 2 years of experience just focused on autograph signing of our Funko Pop collection, we've learned to just research of the events that are in our area and what celebrities will be participating at that event, and then we'll see what Funko Pops we already have or wish to obtain to those correlating characters that we love that they portrayed. So after that step has been made, you then want to find the quote, or you can have the option of just obtaining the signature alone for the autograph, or you can do a whole quote. The fun part with some voice actors, not all, but some get very excited and they'll do lovely little pieces of art or just get really excited and write all over the box, which is just a couple examples that don't always happen, but is a fun part of collecting autographed Funko Pops. Now, after you've chosen your quote, a very important step, which in a case today is now fortunately optional, since with the rise in popularity of getting signed Funko Pops, a lot of voice actors tend to have markers already on their table. I will go ahead and note, if you don't know, I do not recommend Sharpie. Sharpie will not last. It will fade away. This is a great mistaken example, and we did go back and get the paint marker autograph. So when my husband and I first began getting autographed Funko Pops, we would use the Deco Color markers. Since then, we've learned that they're not very consistent. They can be spotty at times, so we no longer recommend those. We have learned the best go-to is the Sharpie paint marker. They are wonderful, and they also come in a fine point option. And this is one of my favorite examples because you can do a longer quote and it won't take up as much space. So if you're going to bring your own markers, which is absolutely on your own choice, since you can select which colors you want that the voice actor may not have on their own table, you will need to prep beforehand. So I definitely recommend you bring your own piece of cardboard because it will take just a couple minutes before you get to the table that you'll need to prep the markers. Because when they are first opened, they will look like this. Absolutely no paint in sight. So what you want to do is shake it and for a couple minutes and pretty much go back and forth of pressing the marker. It'll kind of show up like that on the cardboard and then you're good to write. Great example right here is this little spare Funko Pop we have right here, and you're able to just sign across. If there is a mistake though, fortunately that has been an obtainable method as well. You can use a Q-tip with rubbing alcohol and it'll come off no problem. If someone gets a autograph for you with your name on it and you realize you don't want that, you can just wipe that off with a Q-tip and rubbing alcohol. Now, just one extra factor, a part of getting a signed Funko Pop is also getting the authentication. You can get your Funko Pop authenticated commonly in two ways. You can either mail it to the authenticator and they'll mail it back to you in sometimes this kind of case. Or at some conventions, you can as well go to a table that may be there and you can purchase the authentication where it will come with the sticker and the correlating name tag as well. And that's part of the process. Thank you.